Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Technology in Details. I am Sanjeev. Today I am going to show you how we can download content from GitHub and how we can push the content from your system, local system to the GitHub. So GitHub known as a central repository and your local system known as local repository. Suppose if you want to work for a project. There will be different team will work. Suppose some architect level team will work who will design the things, software development, finance team and HR team. And all will work and they will update the things in a centralized location. So that way GitHub is used so that every team will work and after working they will contain one local repository, and if they want they can push to the centralized repository. But in enterprise there is one settings in that some approval authority will be there. So once they will approve, then your local repository content will be merged to your centralized repository. So that way it is working. So we'll check now on GitHub. You require one email ID to configure your Git account. So I have already configured my Git account. So I am here. Go to, okay, just a second. Go to, this is my user. I have three branches. This is known as branches. So I will use one branch, or if you want to create one repository or branch, just repository, create, go to repositories and create new and give some name. Like I'm giving just training. Okay, I'm putting git training. Okay, I will put the public repository. This one is will be public repository, and just create the repository. Okay, I'm just created one repository training. If you want to create any file in this repository, just click here, create a new file, and just create one file here. Okay, so I will put my first git file .txt. I am just creating one things, and here I will put the some content. This file is created in GitHub. Okay, and you need to commit this file. Commit like save only. So just commit here, and it is saved. Okay, if you want to show, just you can show this file is created in GitHub. Okay, this is created now. Okay, and you want to pull this content to your local system. Okay, so we'll go to the local system. Okay, I am using Ubuntu servers, and I have created one test repository here, test folder, and I have initialized this test folder as a Git repository. So how you will check like if any repository will work as a Git repository? If you have not initialized, if somebody has initialized, or you have initialized in the past but you don't know like it will work as a Git repository or not. So just go to inside that repository, inside this folder, and use the command ls-a. Okay, if .git hidden folder will be there, that means this folder will work as a Git repository. Okay, so here test folder is work as a Git repository. So command is simple command. If you want to know how we have initialized this repository as a Git repository, you have to watch my old video. Okay, so command is if you want to download the content from GitHub. So command is git. Just a second, let me first copy the URL. You require this URL that whatever repository you have created, that repository URL you need to create. So go to that repository, and here you will get the URL. So URL is this github.com and second my user ID and the repository name. Okay, so just copy this one, come to your system, and git clone is command. Okay, git clone and the URL, whatever URL where you have copied, just put here. It will clone. It is already cloned. So if you want to check, use the command ls. See, training is came here. If you want to go inside the training folder and ls, so it is my first git file.txt came in your system. If you want to see the things, use the cat and my first use tab. Okay, this is created in GitHub. Okay, so here up to here you have just downloaded the content from the GitHub to your local system, that is local repository. And if you change, it will modify the file, and again it will I want to push this file to the GitHub. So there are three steps to create one local repository. Suppose if you want to edit this file, so that file will be known as in working area. Like whatever we will modify the file, that will be in working area. So there is three steps. Let me show you what are the steps. So see, this is whatever rate you are seeing, that is local repository, and there are stages are there. If whatever work you are doing, that will be in working area. Again, from working area you need to move the file from to a staging area, and from a staging area you need to move the file to local repository, and from local repository you need to move the file to GitHub. Whenever we have downloaded from GitHub to our system, that will be in local repository. Okay, and if you want to modify anything, so it will come in working area. And if you will use git add and file name command, it will move to staging area. And from staging area, if you use the command git commit with message, so it will move to local repository. And from local repository, if you use the command git push, it will go to the GitHub. Okay, so we'll check now with the we will do the practical. Okay, so now we want to change this file. So changing this file require some editor. So I will use Nano as an editor. Nano, my first, just use tab. Okay. Okay, so one line is already there. I will just edit some file, some name here. This is edited in my local system. I'm putting some more things like new things will come in this video. Okay. Okay, to save this, you need to use Control O and Control X to close. Okay, if you want to see that content, just use my and tab. Okay, and this is the content. And if you want that it is in working area now, if you want to check, so use the command git status. So see, it is showing modified my file, my first git file.txt. Okay, and if you want to push this in staging area, so you need to use command git add and file name. File name is my first step. Okay, so git add file name. If you want to check again git status, it will not show red color. Okay, it is modified. Okay, so we are in staging area now. Go to here. From working area we came to staging area, and from staging area we need to come to local repository. So that command is git commit. Git commit with the message, m is message, and this is new file. Okay, if we'll put here, it came git commit m. This is new file. It has committed to the new location. Okay, and if you want to push it came now in local repository. Okay, if you want to push this thing from your system to the GitHub, so you use the command git push. Okay, okay, so it will ask the username and password, but here it is not asking username and password. Okay, 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 okay. So if we'll okay, so it will ask the username and password that it is not asking, so we will save the token again. uh, Again we need to use the token, so there is some command. Okay, git config global user, sorry, global credentials dot helper store. Okay, and now git push username is mail for send. Okay, that is my username. And password, if you want to use the password will not work. Okay, so for password, what we need to do, we need to go to the your git account, go to the settings and search for developer settings. Go to developer settings and here go to personal access token. Okay, and create one new token. Okay, and give the access token name. I can put for git training 2022. Okay, I'm putting repo, and this is kind of access. Whatever access you want, you can just give the access. Okay, and this one just user. Okay, delete repo, right? Enterprise I don't have. So project. Okay, this one I just given the access. Okay, this token you need to save, because once it will you will go to another page, it will not visible, so you have to save this token for the future reference. Okay, so go to again your repository. Okay, and come to your system. Okay, here, and just give that token here. Okay, okay, so it has pushed the things to your GitHub account. So just go to your GitHub account again and go to in training. Okay, and just open this file. See, whatever we have changed in local system, it has updated to here. So this way you can download the things from your GitHub to your local system, and from your local system to GitHub. Just remember three things, like whatever you are changing in working area, that will be in working area, and you need to put that to a staging area, and from a staging area you need to push to local repository. Okay, so if you want this video, so like the video, subscribe the video and share with your friends. Thank you for watching this video.